Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. Quick warning, there's a person that dies and maybe scary descriptions and stuff, but otherwise, if you're okay with that, enjoy. See you at the end of the video. Bye-bye. Who Dunnit, Part 2, written by an anonymous friend from 8th grade. After the burial, two detectives approach Jeremy. They tell him whoever committed this murder left no evidence except for a small black piece of cloth with the tag of a nearby clothing store. Even though his parents were secretive and broken, he thought whoever did this should be brought to justice. So he decided to take on this case by himself and start visiting the clothing store.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Do you recognize this piece of cloth?
Yep, that's the same cloth the psych ward likes to use for their patients' outfits,
Said the clerk. Thank you, sir, Jeremy said over his shoulder as he walked out of the store. Jeremy visits the ward to find out more about the black cloth. When he walks in, he realizes every single patient is wearing the black cloth on their uniforms. He starts to walk down the hall towards the front desk, but overhears two guards mumbling about a special patient that had recently escaped. So now with that knowledge, he asks to see the file box of all their patients, but is declined access. And out of the dire instinct that the guards weren't looking, he snuck past the front desk and made his way carefully to the file room. And as he slowly opens the door, he notices something in the corner of the room and sees a dark cloth man once more. In an instant, he yells at the man, "Who are you?" And the man gently replies,
"A lost soul locked away forever."
with one swift flick of the dark man's fingers, a lit match falls into the gasoline-covered floors. Fortunately, Jeremy was able to make it out alive. But now, with the dark man gone and the psych ward burned to a crisp, Jeremy found himself in front of an unsolvable mystery. A few minutes later, another man appears and sits next to Jeremy. And before Jeremy could even utter a word, the man simply says, "I'm sorry for your loss." Jeremy turns to him and says, "Who are you?" And as the man stands up and kicks some dirt, he says, "I was the owner of the psych ward and very close friends with their parents."
So do you know about the patient that escaped, right?
Yep, that's what we called Project 77, a very personal patient to your parents, although they never spoke. They would visit me every day wondering how he was doing, and right as Jeremy was about to ask for the patient's name, a small whistle rose from the crowd and a red dart hit the man in the neck, which killed him instantly. Before anyone realized what had happened, whoever did this was gone. Jeremy was almost certain it was the Dark Man. Jeremy left that place and immediately, with his newfound evidence, returned to the place where it all began, his parents' study. For hours he searched through his parents' personal items but was unsuccessful in finding anything, and in a rage knocked over a bookshelf which, to his surprise, revealed a hidden door. When he entered the room, a wave of dust came over him, and after wiping his eyes clean, he was shocked to find himself in the middle of a secret bedroom. In horror, he saw chains and handcuffs dangling from the bed. In a panic, he ran out of the room, slamming the door closed for good. Jeremy sat on the floor with his back to the door, staring at all the books that had fallen out of the bookshelf when he knocked it over. His eyes were drawn to a book that had popped open in an envelope with some old newspapers that had fallen out, and gently he opened it, only to find a message from his father. After reading it, the letter, he took a glance at the front page. He read, heading the newspaper, which read, 13 dead, many more injured in a freak attack on Sunnyvale Drive. As Jeremy sat there, piecing it all together in his mind, a small clapping noise came from the main hallway of the house, and out came his brother, Charles Elton. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I know you're not, but please do. I don't care. And if you enjoyed it, yeah, do that. Tell all your friends about me. I think they'll enjoy me. But otherwise, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Remember to keep those titanium skulls polished. Bye-bye.